All right, David, first of all, I want a catalog of the laws that have been broken because Planned Parenthood's PR arm, this includes politicians who are essentially on their payroll, continue to deny that they admitted, whether it was under oath or in your original videos, that they committed any crimes.
Definitely. The violations are egregious, and the longer this goes on, the worse and worse it gets. They've been selling body parts against the law for valuable consideration. That means they trade explicitly body parts based on market value for money in exchange. They've been changing the way that they do their abortions, changing the way they treat their patients for solely in order to get better, higher quality, saleable body parts, sometimes resorting to illegal abortion methods like the criminal partial birth abortion method, including sometimes delivering infants alive and either leaving them to die in the clinic or killing them through organ harvesting, according to the information described by these witnesses under oath. And then lastly, Planned Parenthood at the highest levels of their national organization, other abortion trade groups like the National Abortion Federation, they knew that all of this was going on. Sometimes they were sponsored by companies like STEM Express. They knew that this was going on. They wanted to get paid for it, and they did everything they could to encourage it and facilitate it from the highest levels of the abortion industry in our country on down.
And so what's the excuse? We have a Republican president. We have a Republican president's appointee as Attorney General. We have a majority in the Senate. We've had congressional investigations into this. Why has there been no prosecution of the three entities that have been named, the two procurement companies and Planned Parenthood themselves?
There is no excuse. The Da Vinci companies, like you mentioned, the Da Vinci companies have pled guilty to selling body parts against the law from Planned Parenthood in Southern California. They were shut down in a $7.8 million settlement by local law enforcement in Southern California. That was 3 years ago. That was in 2017. So the Orange County District Attorney in Southern California, while Kamala Harris was still running point for Planned Parenthood in the state, nevertheless, Southern California local law enforcement was able to secure a conviction and shut down one of the companies involved with this 3 years ago. Where are the feds on this? Where's the Federal Department of Justice 3 years later? ABR and STEM Express have the same business model as the Da Vinci companies. The case should be open and shut as an accessory case against Planned Parenthood for knowing and facilitating and conspiring with the Da Vinci companies to do what they did. And the case is even worse when it comes to the other companies where they were getting paid substantial figures every month by Planned Parenthood based on the number of marketable body parts that could be harvested from the abortions that are done there. And that's just the violations of selling body parts for valuable consideration. It doesn't even get into the situations of infants born alive, left to die, or killed by organ harvesting while their hearts were still beating. So it's absolutely outrageous that nothing has been done for 5 years now since the revelations in the undercover tapes. And keep in mind that the DOJ has vigorously prosecuted people who sell and traffic eagle body parts. All right. Do you know how much money they sold the eagle body parts for in the South Dakota case, a federal case from 2017? Approximately $6,000 worth of selling eagle body parts. And that was vigorously prosecuted by the Federal Department of Justice. Surely selling aborted baby body parts, trading them for taxpayer money to taxpayer institutions like the National Institutes of Health, surely that is a far greater crime than selling eagle body parts. So it's time for the Department of Justice to act now on this information.